Hi everyone, Long Haul Truck Blogger here, bringing you another white glove trucking video. Okay, so today's video is about the fourth triangle. Now, I know you're probably like, what the heck is this fourth triangle? So let me explain to you. So the theory goes like this, that there are three stages you go through in life, right? And each one can be kind of visualized using a set of triangles. Now, on one side of the triangle, you have health. On the other side, you have money. And on the other side, you have time. And so it's like this. When you're young, you have the health and the time, but then you don't have the money to do the things you want to do. Then when you're in middle age, you have the money because you've been working for a while. You have the health because you're still fairly young, but now you have more responsibilities with kids and higher paying jobs with work or with more responsibility at work. And so you don't have the time. So then you hit old age and then you have the time to do it and you have the money to do it, but then you no longer have the health to do the things that you've been putting off. So that's kind of like the three stages. But then there's the fourth triangle. So this holy grail is this fourth triangle where you have the money, the health, and the time all at the same time. Now, usually getting all three of these all at once is reserved for the privileged few in life. You know, you got your people that were born with a trust fund, and you got your super smart people that were, maybe they started a company when they were 13 years old. So it's only for a select few. And that's why the FIRE movement was started, which is financial independence, retire early. So these people, they live super frugally when they're young. They save all their money so that they can retire early and sort of live the life they want to live after they've retired for the second half of their lives. And essentially living out that fourth triangle for longer. But I think doing it the T.I.R.E way, trucking independently, retire early, is better because it can get you to that state of financial independence at any age, as long as you're trucking in a way where you love it. And I know that trucking might not be for everyone, but reaching that fourth triangle, trucking the T.I.R.E way, can be for anyone. And that's why I think it's better than FIRE. You know, FIRE is usually reserved for people who are making a little bit higher incomes that can afford to save all that money. So with FIRE, reaching that fourth triangle is only reserved for a select few. But through T.I.R.E, it's accessible to everyone and earlier in life. Okay, so why is achieving the fourth triangle so important? I mean, there's the obvious reason of being able to have money, health, and the time to enjoy it. But it goes even deeper than that. The fourth triangle is so important because it's like this foundational tripod for you to live your best life. I can just tell you that the way my life feels now, trucking, is totally different than the way I felt when I worked for the government as a congressional auditor. I mean, I feel like I have totally leveled up. Now, I know that sounds backwards, but before trucking, I thought that the best years of my life were behind me. I thought that I had just already lived my best years. And I was like, well, this is just life, you know, this is just the reality of it. But I was so wrong. You know, by fast tracking to the fourth triangle through trucking, through T.I.R.E, I'm able to maintain my health, live and work at my own pace, and pursue my passions. I think a big part of this feeling and this freedom is like being my own boss. I had ample vacation time working in the federal government, but a temporary vacation from work does not compare to what this feels like. I think maybe the closest thing I got to this feeling when I was working in the government was the government shutdown of 2013. So the government shut down, they sent us home, and I was like, look, I really want to capitalize on this time. I want to go on a trip to New Orleans, a vacation to New Orleans. But we didn't know how long the government was going to be shut down. So I was like, you know, if I drive, I was living in Virginia Beach at the time, so New Orleans was like a 16-hour drive. So I was like, if I drive 16 hours down to New Orleans and I have to come back the next day, you know, I will regret it. But I was like, if I don't go and the shutdown lasts for days, then I'll regret it even more. So I went, and I had the best 8-day vacation down in New Orleans ever. It was so much fun. Now, this vacation felt so good because I could do whatever I wanted. You know, I didn't have to worry about what was going on at work, what I was missing, how behind I was getting. how many weeks it would take for me to catch up once I got back, because everybody was shut down. But as awesome as that vacation was, it just doesn't compare to living in the fourth triangle. Because no matter how good that vacation is, it doesn't compare to working at a job that feels like vacation all the time. And I'm getting to pursue my passion, helping people, helping you guys use trucking as a vehicle to live your best life. You know, this is my dream. So if you're sitting there feeling like your best years are behind you, just know right now that you're probably not living your best life. Life can and should be getting better, getting richer, and you getting more fulfilled over time. You know, like I said, I'm living my dream. So now it's time for me to help you live yours. I have a dream. I have a dream today. I have a dream that truckers of Big Mac trucks and little box trucks can hold hands as healthy, prosperous trucker brothers and sisters, and not be judged by the color of their trucks, but by the contents in their trailers. I have a dream. I have a dream. Thanks for watching.